Today I packed an emergency survival pack. Let's talk about that.
Don't know why you say goodbye, I say shalom.
Shalom fishies, this is Mermaid Live, and lately I've been channeling my inner van life mermaid. Now I won't be able to get another van for a long time, but I've become very interested in survival, and I'm not gonna lie, I've watched maybe one too many apocalyptic films, so I want to be prepared. I love the idea of being able to have a single bag that you can survive on for who knows how long. So I've been doing a lot of research into backpacking and hiking, and I want to go on more adventures and cool mermaid things. So I'm going to show you the backpack that I packed so you can know what to pack for a to-go bag in case there's any kind of crisis or something happens and you need to get somewhere fast, you don't have time to pack, or if there's an apocalypse, it's perfect. So I've been researching backpacks and looking at all these pricey, fancy backpacks with waist buckles and all kinds of cool things, and they're a little bit pricey. And then I dug through my closet and I found my boyfriend's secret stash of backpacks. He's been holding out on me. I tried multiple different backpacks until I found the right one. So I experimented with them, but I found that this one fits everything the most efficiently. Now in this pack is basically everything you need to go camping other than a tent, but it does have a blanket. It's an emergency survival situation. So I'm going to show you what I packed. Some of the stuff I had to do a little DIY, put some little things together. So we've got this stuff at the front, and that's really useful. So I rolled up a blanket, a super light plush blanket, as tight as I could, crammed that in there. We've got some side pouches, we've got an umbrella, a knife that I can use for whittling or who knows what else. Not anything violent, that's not what I meant. Although, who knows. And I've got some antibacterial wipes, some hand warmers, and I've also got a lot of foil that I just folded up nicely, and that can be used in place of cookware. So you can just fold the foil into a little bowl, do a little foil origami. This actually is a holster, so I can put that on my belt and just have it at my waist, which is super handy. We've got this little pouch right here. Inside we have my toiletries. So we've got a wad of paper towel, some waste bags, the kind you use for dogs, just in case you need that, and a toothpaste. I don't have a travel toothbrush yet, but I'll get one. Then in this other pouch here, I've got my little office space / miscellaneous drawer. I've got a hat, extra pair of socks, extra pair of shoes, extra shirt, 2 pairs of underwear, and a light hoodie. So that should be warm. In this pocket, first we have a little notebook and a pen and a Sharpie. We have a multi-tool. This thing is super handy dandy. Oh, look at that, you got pliers. Now you got a nail file. Oh, a knife. You got your saw, bottle opener, a screwdriver. This thing has everything. Even a ruler. Then we've got, this is handy dandy. It is a lighter that I wrapped duct tape around. So when you need duct tape, you just take it off and rip it, and there you go. You need repair stuff and things like that. We've also got some what are these called? Bobby pins? No, safety pins. Some cord. It's only twine, so it's not very strong, but it could definitely come in handy at some point. I've got dental floss, and someone gave me this. It's like a little pocket knife, like a wallet knife. And then we've also got, where did it go? A little sewing kit. So in this little baggie, there's thread and there's a needle sticking out of it. Another thing that isn't in here that would be good to have in here is some sunscreen and bug spray. So on the other side, this is where I would put my water. We also have a flashlight. So this thingy here dangling off, this is a handy dandy little device for going to the bathroom when you've got the, you know, female parts. So this is called an LP, otherwise known as a stand to pee device. It's pretty self-explanatory. You put it where the pee comes out, and then you don't even have to take your pants off. You can just unzip your zipper and, you know, it just funnels it out. You rinse it off, put it in the little baggie, you're good to go. No one has to see your entire behind when you do a tink. So this is really cool. I've got a kitchen in a little pack. Everything you need in the kitchen. I used this when I was rigging out my minivan to be a camper. It came in handy then, and it'll come in handy now. We've got a little cutting board. Uh-oh. Some seasonings. We got your salt, pepper, and cinnamon. A weird combo, but cinnamon for my coffee and stuff. Tongs. Ladle, spatula, forks, knives, spoons. This has oil in it. And then I just got a little sachet and put some little sugar packets in it, and that is super handy dandy for all the food that I pack, which I'm about to show you. Next up, my food bag. We've got lots of non-perishable stuff in here. We've got just a bag of cream of wheat, a bag of oatmeal, bag of pancake mix, a couple breakfast bars, peanut butter, some ramen, and some noodle things, noodle rice dishes. That everything basically just takes boiling water, and eventually I would like to get a little water purifying device, like a travel one for camping, and then you can get water from any stream, purify it, use it to cook. And then, last but not least, when it's time to go, since I've got my little travel stove, I want this to be at the top and like sticking out a little bit so, you know, it doesn't, I don't know, explode or something. So that would just be this. Zip around it. Easy peasy. You can keep this in a closet, and you know, if you ever decide to go for a hike or something, or maybe the world is ending, the zombies have taken over, you look out the window and you just see zombies, but sometimes you have to go outside, and this is what you need in case you get lost in the woods while running away from zombies. You gotta think about these things, it's really important. So last but not least, I'm gonna show you about how I can situate my mermaid tail in such a way that I can kind of attach it to my backpack and be able to travel with it, so I can go on cool mermaid adventures, find cool streams and things, and take pictures. But if it were the summer and I could go swimming in a creek or a lake or something, I would just have it right there. And it'd be really nice and, you know, out of the way, hands-free. So I'm really excited to start a backpacking journey. I think I'm gonna just start by going on walks around the city that I live in, the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. I live in a part where there's some cool woods nearby, there's a park 20 minutes away, there's a lot of places I can explore, and I want to practice by just going on day trips and going for walks in it. I'm trying to build up strength. I did some exercises since it's definitely, this is not even that heavy for a backpacking pack, but it's still pretty heavy. So you want to be physically fit, especially, you know, doing walking and going up hills and going down hills and climbing on rocks and things like that. You know, you gotta have that physical strength. It's no joke. And yeah, that's just something I've been enjoying lately, and I want to turn this into a mermaid backpack thing. You know, I'll go on trips with my tail, and eventually I'm gonna have some cute buttons with mermaids on them, and pins and keychains. I would like to get a mermaid scale water bottle. I could replace this blanket with a mermaid blanket. The mermaidy possibilities are endless. I'm out in the streets of Philly. It's about 8 o'clock at night, and I'm just walking with my backpack, and my dog just used my imagination pretending we're on some kind of backpacking trip, or just, you know, getting practice, building my strength and getting comfortable with it. climbed some rocks. I went to the art museum and looked around there, saw some cool statues, looked at some pretty buildings, and now I'm ready to go home and go to bed. I don't know what that statue is, but it's neat. Look at the moon! Well, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for content where I actually do try backpacking. Let's do this! Bye bye everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe.